What is up, people? You're the boy, the final tap out, and today we're looking at Zephix News, and it's a part 2 of the Ouya console. As you know, we spoke previously that the Ouya console is going to be around $99. It's going to be just slightly over the price that you'd pay to get an Xbox or a PS3 game title. It's also going to launch free games when it actually comes out. It's going to allow the console to be completely hackable, so online might be an issue, but offline, if you think about it, we're going to have a whole lot of features, a whole lot of different aspects that we can play around with, and anyone in the world can edit the features on the console. That's the main thing you need to look at. If you don't like what you see, you can edit it and play around with it. Now, they started off their Kickstarter page and they wanted pledges to start work on this new gaming console, and they wanted $900,000. They've now got $5 million, so they can start moving towards making this. This can now become a reality, because when it started off, it just sketches, designs, it is an idea. It wasn't something like they were saying it's guaranteed gonna happen, because you know, in the gaming community, things can happen and things can fail very easily. And my example is how you get Final Fantasy Verse 13. 1 week they say they are cancelling it because of funding and just getting the game to come together, and then within 2 weeks later, when they see the fans uproaring and getting completely losing their minds, the game is coming out. So just something to think about, okay? And the new aspect about the Ouya, what's making it now even better, is they've signed a deal and they're partnering with Onlive. Onlive can allow them to have at least 100 games online, so it can be streamed for you to play. So this is kind of cool, because if you think about it, the Ouya is set to be launching near the time when you're going to see the next gen consoles, and the next gen consoles are going to be also online, no physical media. So although they're saying that it's not in that market, think about what I'm telling you, it is in that market, because if you are playing games that are going to be streamed to you, people are also going to judge the quality of how the games are being run on each system. So although they're saying they're not in that market and their games are different from the general PlayStation 4, Xbox 720, Wii U, they're gonna be using the same dynamics, which is using a stream and you just get to play the games, and they also update and they fix their games and bugs and glitches online, so you don't have to download any aspects. The last thing I'll talk to you about is the size of the thing. It's come out and been launched now, is that it's going to be the size of a, so far this is what they're planning. See, everything's in planning mode. They want to make the middle component, like how you get where you launch your CD in and your power button, the main console unit, the size of a Rubik's Cube. Think about what I'm telling you. The size of a Rubik's Cube. They want the middle component. That is freaking small if you think about it. And they're also saying that, and as I'm telling you now, these are just plans. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen. They also launched some pictures showing off what it would look like, and it looks so close to how you get the GameCube. You guys remember the old consoles? It looks similar to that. And in my own perspective, if I look at it, it actually looks like a small subwoofer box. That type of setup. The controller is also controversial, because if you look at it, it's flat, and the way it's set up, it does look towards how you get the PlayStation 3 controller is. The only thing I can say is different about it is that it's flat, and they're very clever enough. If you look at the way they colored the buttons, they took that from the Xbox. The way the Xbox has different color. Well, some of the Xbox controllers, these may be custom controllers, but the button configuration, how the buttons are set up with colors. So what they've managed to do is that they've actually managed to combine the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox to make their own controller. So whether they'll have anything to say about it, we'll have to see, but I don't doubt it, because as they said, they're already telling it to the main and the big game manufacturers and big players in the market. They're telling the Sonys, the Nintendos, we are not here for you guys, we are here for the people. We're giving them a completely different type of setup for them to play, and my own perspective, I think this is going to draw in a shitload of casual gamers. Say what you want to say, I know the hardcore gamers will go and get it, because if it's $99, that's nothing. To a gamer, that's nothing, because they're already spending $60 to $100 on a game. They will go and get it, I can guarantee you that. And the aspect is where they can hack and change shit. Even if you're the Samaritan, I can guarantee you're gonna buy that console, because you're gonna be thinking in your mind, let me see what I can do. I can play around, fool around this thing. That's what you'll be thinking in your mind. And I see casual gamers getting into this because the games that are coming out for it are not going to be mainstream games. And as you know, of recently, the mainstream games are getting much more complicated to play. It's the truth. If you look at it, like if I look at Call of Duty, and I look at Battlefield, Call of Duty draws in, yes, good players. I can't say Modern Warfare 3, I'm not labeling it, but Call of Duty usually draws in people who have good reaction skills, okay? If you look at it. But now it's also starting to draw in the casual gamers. If you look at Modern Warfare 3, anyone can pick up a kill or get a kill streak. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. With the Ouya, they're not going to be using mainstream games that are much more difficult and hard to get used to. They're using it like these Android type of games, making it easier for you to access and play. So therefore, your enjoyability is there, and you don't have to like bust your head to pass a game. That's the thing I'm looking at. My honest perspective is I don't see the difficulty to be just that extreme where I'm going to throw my controller against the wall. So let me know down below what you think about the Ouya console. What do you think about them getting $5 million? And what do you also think about the new partner, which is Onlive, and they're going to be giving them 100 new games streamed onto your Ouya. Whether it's all going to be free, I don't know so far, but you guys can let me know down below. Peace.